Welcome to America. Ooh, I live in America.
Sensational fight because these are two big guys. Fury and Wilder have already fought, and it was a spectacular fight, the first one. This is going to be better. This is what the best that boxing can offer. You know, I'm a lot older than all you guys, and I remember in 1971 when Muhammad Ali fought Frazier the first time. That was the pinnacle of excitement. This is the biggest heavyweight championship fight since Ali and Frazier fought in New York in March of 1971.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury! Who's ready for a fucking war?
He's good. I mean, he's a fantastic fighter. He does everything well. There's nothing that you can really say is a big weakness. He's just very good in every phase of the game. So we've got to be ready, and we will be ready.
The bronze bomber, Deontay Wilder! To win the bronze bomber!
Good jab. He has a good left hook. He has a good ability to set up that right hand. It takes all of those things to make that right hand work. And he doesn't get the credit for that a lot. So I'm here to tell everybody that he has more than just a right hand.
It's a big fight. It's a big fight, and maybe the biggest fight at this time. I think the boxing is kind of on the low now. It needs to rise up. Need to pretty much amateur program got to get better. We started at a young age, and we came up through the Olympic program. We had lots of fight. I had 100 and some amateur fights before I turned pro, and so I was good. I was very good. I won my first title in my 12th professional fight. And so practically all my fight was championship fights. And so that's the difference. That's a big difference. But the difference is that I fought everybody. I never turn down nobody. If you want to fight, I fought. And I wanted to fight the best. And I fought the best.
It's unfinished business, like I said, you know. We're definitely picking up where we left off. I mean, he just changed his game. He didn't change his whole team, and he just changed up everything. So I can't speak for him, but you know, I'm definitely picking up what I left off at, and more calmer, patient, and devastating fashion.
Credit to Wilder. He got me with two of the best punches I've ever seen thrown in a 12-round heavyweight fight. And as we've seen, it's been very, very famous. The old knockdown of the Gypsy King has been very, very, very active online and all over the world. But the thing that Wilder must be thinking is, I hit that guy with my best two punches I can ever throw in round 12, and he got up.
I think that they gave Tyson Fury too much time. And you know, when they count like this, when you get up, then you fight. They don't sit here and wipe your glove off and check your eyes until you step up and all that. They don't do that. I'm sorry, when you get up, referee for move his hand and said fight. He didn't do it. He gave him too much time. Just it just wasn't fair. So he got to land more punches and he just got to beat him. You got to throw him. I think he can outpoint him, but I think if he stayed too long with Wilder, he gonna get knocked out.
I did believe that it was not a draw. I believe that Fury won the first fight, but it was a great fight. It was very exciting. And I'm looking forward for tomorrow night. And the fact that I got to see it, the first fight on TV, I'm excited to see it live tomorrow. I think the keys to victory for Tyson Fury, I believe he'll win by knockout. But how is staying confident with his jab, throwing the jab a lot, sticking and moving his head, watching the 1-2s from Wilder, slip and dip like he did in the first fight. And when he hurts him, to put the pressure on him and to stay consistent right there and then.
You got two fighters, undefeated, hungry, and they want to keep their O. But in this game, there's a winner and there's a loser. And I just think Deontay should win this fight. But it's not going to be easy. Fury's slippery. He's very athletic, and I just can't wait to see the fight.
I expect fireworks. Hopefully. Honestly, I expect a great fight. Both guys had excuse the first time. Wilder said he had his right hand hurt. Tyson Fury said he had the worst camp, in his whole career. I believe it's going to be a great, exciting fight. I believe it's going to be an explosive fight. I believe this fight's not going the distance. Somebody is getting knocked out and they is leaving.
I got to go with Wilder. I think that it's a great fight. Fury, the first fight he did well. He had a lot of success boxing. This fight, he says he's going to go for the knockout. I think that he should just, stick to the first game plan and box. But I think if he doesn't do that, then it'll be an early night for Wilder.
It's Teofimo Lopez, IBF 135 world champion. And I just want to say shout out to Big Fish Boxing.
Go ahead and follow Big Fish Boxing.
Fish Boxing, thank you for all the support.
Shout out to the Big Fish Boxing.
I always say that we all have greatness in us, for greatness is only determined by service. And without people saying things, whether it's good or bad, it kind of uplifts us, as human beings. For me, I wanted to prove so many people wrong, and now that I'm here, I'm finally here at this stage, going through all the different things, it makes me feel good to know that my hard work hasn't gone in vain. And certain people, I understand that they need certain things, they need certain fights, they need to see certain type of different scenarios to get in to become a part of a fan. Some people, no matter what you do, they're going to have the same opinion about. But all in all, I appreciate everyone, good or bad. I appreciate the love and the support that they provide. And if you can't be at that arena, baby, February 22nd, click that button, baby. We much appreciate it. Love and peace. God bless.
It's hard to say that in a sense, these are the best true fighters now. But skill-wise, I would say Anthony Joshua is probably the best skillful. But it comes down to performance. Do you perform? And that's the difference between, you have a lot of good fighters, but who can perform when in time? This era is like what I'm saying. They don't have all the skills that we had. Boxing was so big back in our day. You didn't just have a good lightweight champion like Pernell Whitaker. You had Pernell. You had middleweight, lightweight. Everybody was champion, and everybody had big names back in the 90s. Back in the 90s, you had Pernell Whitaker, pound to pound best boxer all the time. Yeah, so many great fighters, and I'm saying it was marvelous. Every day, every week, some big fight was fight. Somebody that everybody wanted to see fight. today, because they don't put it on TV, everybody ain't known. Everybody ain't known, and so, you know, and so it's a little different.
Las Vegas has a magical atmosphere. It has many elements that make the fights unique. It's a fight that can be defined as one of the greatest in recent years, one of the greatest in 2 decades in heavyweights, and it's just a matter of Saturday night when we see 2 undefeated fighters fighting for the green and gold belt.
It's time for a unification match. You know, it's good for the different belts, but at least errors, you know, after 3 or 4 years, you just want to see who is the very best of everybody.
When I read about his widow bride, something touched me deep inside the day the music died. All together now. So bye, bye, Miss American Pie. The levee was dry. Them good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, singing, this'll be the day that I die. What? This'll be the day that I die.